Right, hi guys. We're going to be discussing Q Skills for Success, second edition. Just make sure you got the right book, level 3, yellow book, okay? We're going to be on Unit 5 now, okay? So you should have done Unit 1, 2, 3, 4 by now. And Unit 5 is about what risks are good to take, okay? Risk is usually something that involves danger, okay? Or involves a loss. So what type of risk are good to take, all right? What are some risks that people take? Maybe in business, they take business risks. Maybe they leave their jobs and find a better job later. That's a risk. There's a lot of risk. Maybe driving, you drive too fast. It's a risk of crashing. So why do people take them? It's usually because they feel excited. They want to do it. Okay. Question number two: what kind of risks are okay to take? What kind are not? Now this man is mountain climbing. Okay, it looks like he's cave hunting. But look at the size of that spider. That guy's like, no way. Look at him. Can't believe it. He's done. Right. Okay. So, yeah. So, what kind of risks are okay to take? I don't know. I'm not sure. There's so many risks that you can take that are okay. Maybe a business risk. Any risk that is okay for you is good to take. Yeah. That question is very small in meaning, I'd say. I would believe that the best way to answer that is mm, the best way to answer that, I would say, would probably be anything that's okay for you. And what kinds of not okay? Anything that you feel scared, you feel in danger, and anything, something that'll affect you in a bad way. Okay. If you're okay losing something, that's fine. But if you're not, then that's bad. Okay. Sure. Look at the photo. What type of risk is this man taking? Would you ever take this kind of risk? Why or why not? He's going mountain climbing. I don't really like mountain climbing. I hate it. But I would hate it even more if I saw a spider that big. That is huge. So yeah, and that's basically it. This is all what Unit 5 has to offer. What kind of risks are good to take, and pretty much that's all you need to know. Okay. Anything. What risks are good to take is usually anything that you're okay with. Okay. Anything that you're okay with that you know. You might be risking your health or your life, maybe like driving or maybe motorcycling. You'll be okay. Okay. So listening one, page 92. Write your own success story. So these are a couple of words. Write down in and translation. You've done this before. Write down the translation from Arabic and write down the Arabic translation, or you can write down the Arabic translation, or just translate it from, or you can write down the meaning in English. Okay. So you got words like audience, embarrass, expose, financial, funds, income, model, promote, publish, and threaten. Okay. Listen to the audio. Okay. If you have the audio, if you don't have the audio, that's okay. Okay. We're going to be talking about the writers. You're going to talk about the actions and the outcomes they have. Okay. So, so take your time, write down the answers, pause the video now, and just write down the answers as quickly as you can. Okay. John Grinton bought 1,000 copies of his own book, sold them out to his car. Sold them out of his car, got a bigger publisher, now a best-selling author. It was a risk, yeah. Christopher Panoli and parents, their small family corporation published his book, did extensive promotion, sold publishing rights to Knopf for $500,000. You got Barry's self-published book, promoted it to reading groups, sold publishing rights to 2 million, and Amanda Hocking published an ebook. Okay, that's it. So that should be done. Now go on to page number 92. These are the general risks and outcomes. Okay, cost a lot, takes a lot of time and energy. When it comes to self-publishing and marketing, it takes a lot of time and energy. Can't write another book because of busy schedule. The outcome would be sell rights to a big publisher, make lots of money, and reach a wider audience. Okay, a publisher will always help you sell a book very quickly. Okay, so these are the answers for that. Now we're going to go on to question C, section C on page 93. It says here, write true or false. Write supporting information from listening, then correct each false statement to the true. Okay, here you go. So question number C. These are all the answers. So number 1 was true, number 2 was true, number 3 was false, number 4 was true, number 5 was true. And I'm going to let you write down the answers just on the right hand side there. Okay, so pause the video, write the answers down, make sure you got it in detail as possible. And then once you finish that, guys, go on to page number 94. Okay, we're going to be right at the top there. So let's have a look. Right, listen again, write down the missing details in the chart. Okay, so you got the writer, type of book, first publisher, what the writer did strategy wise. Okay, so I'm going to pull the answers out just in case you don't have the audio, but you can listen to the audio if you're writing the answers at the same time. Okay, so these are the answers for question D. Just at the top there, you can pause the video and you can take your time writing the answers out. Okay. Okay, so I hope you've finished all the answers there. On page 94, we're going to be on section E right there, okay? So section E, let's just move this up a little bit. There we are. Okay, based on the information in listening, complete each sentence with the best phrase. Writers who publish their own book today get, I think, more respect than those in the past. I would say more respect. I think that's something I believe in, but I'm not sure yet, but we'll have a look. I'm pretty certain it's C. Number 2, for successful self-publishers, publication of a book is probably the beginning of a new stage of the process. Number 3, the speaker probably thinks self-publishing is an idea writers should think about. So let's have a look. It should be C, B, C. Yep, we were right. So C, more respect. B, the beginning of a new stage in the process, and C again, an idea that writers should think about. Okay, awesome. So that's the answers for E. Right, we're going to go to F. Read the following situations. All the 3 people the 3 writers can't find a publisher. Which strategies are used by other writers do you think they should try discuss? You can read this, just come to your own conclusion. It's not essential because it's not relevant to the test that you're going to do, but it's okay. Now we're going to go through all these answers. There's 10 answers there. Okay, quite a few. So I want you to pause the video and just go through the answers very carefully. You've got audience, expose, fund, model, publish, embarrass, financial, income, promote, and threat. Okay, so take your time and pop the answers in. I'm just going to display the answer for you now if you've already done it, okay? The answers for number 1 was financial. Number 2 was income. Number 3 was promote. Number 4 was fund. Number 5 was embarrass. Number 6 was expose. Number 7 was model. Number 8 was audience. Number 9 was threatened. And number 10 was publish. Okay, so well done, guys. So far, you're doing really, really well. All right, so I'll leave that up for a second. As soon as you finish, guys, go on to page number 96, of course, on to the next one. I'll leave this answer up for a second while people are still writing. At the top here on page 96, these sentences, remember, in the previous unit, I've always said this, you can answer these questions if you feel like it, okay? It's something that you can discuss amongst on your own, just to have a clarity or clearer information about the topic itself, really. And if you don't understand it, I'd probably recommend to just do it, okay? I'd probably recommend to do it. Now, we're going to go on to page number 96. 96 is about listening skill. Part 1, identifying amounts, cardinal and ordinal numbers. So these examples. When listening to an amount of money, first listen to the amount. 50, 100, 2,000, million, billion. And then listen to the unit or currency, okay? Remember, currency is something like pound, Great British pound. You got dollar, you got euro, you got real, you got Chinese yuan, you've got yen, you got so many currencies out there that I don't need to tell you anything. But listen to these. 500, then dollar, okay? The dollar is first when it's written down, but it's said at the end. $500, $1,000, $500, $1,000, $10,000, $200,000, $5 million. That is 12 billion, and that's euros, okay? Oh, sorry, this is 5 million pounds. and this is £1,000, and this is 10,000 euros. Sorry, I didn't look at. I thought they were all dollars, but yeah, these two are dollars, these two are pounds, and these two are euros. Okay. So let's have a look. They risked their savings spending $50,000 on publication and publicity. She sold the rights for $2 million. Good. That's very good. Using amounts as adjectives, it was $50 shirt. The 400-seat stadium was too small for the crowd, and it's a 15-minute bus ride to the office. Okay, you'll probably notice that the numbers are said first, and then they say other things. Okay, like dollar, seat, and minute. Okay. For example, this is the right way: a $500 TV, a $500 TV. No, dollar. Okay, that's it basically. It's quite simple stuff. Simple show. Write down the dollar sign. Do not write down the dollar sign. Write down the amount in words, okay? So you're not writing the numbers, you're writing the words out, okay? So listen to the audio. If you don't have the audio, it's okay. I'm going to write down the answer. Christopher Penali sold the rights to his novel for $500,000. Number 2, the cheapest tickets are $10. Number 3, the 2-kilogram bag of sugar is $3. Number 4, the 400-seat stadium was too small for the crowd. Number 5, that store sells $500 shoes. Number 6, we took a 10-question survey online. A survey is something that they ask you questions on. Okay. Number 7, my suitcase weighs over 25 kilograms. Maria found a $50 bill on the sidewalk. Okay, so good. So on page 97, we're back on page 97 very quickly again. We've just got, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got still 6 more pages after this one. So on page 97, listening skill part 2, identifying amount, cardinal and ordinal numbers. Some ordinal numbers sound very familiar from cardinal numbers. First, 1, second, 2, third, 3. Okay, you know what the numbers are. Who comes first, second, third, fourth. Most sound very similar, except they end with a TH sound. Okay, 16th, 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 16, 7th, 13th, 13. 1, first, 2, second, 3, third, 5, fifth. Okay, that's cardinal, that's ordinal. Now, cardinal again, 7, ordinal, 7th. 20, 20th, 24, 24th, 46, 46th. Okay, and that's it. It's quite easy. It's pretty straightforward, this one. Okay, let's have a look. So on the top there, on page 98, listen to the sentence and just take the answers off. Okay. Now, if you don't have the sentence, it's okay. I'm going to do it for you. Here you go. Number 1 is the 7th test can be taken this week. Okay. Number 2, the 9 students left an hour ago. Not the 9th, the 9 students. Okay. Number 3 was I ate 15 cookies. Okay, not 15th cookie, the 15 cookies. Okay. Number 4, did you receive the 6th email I sent you? Okay. Now we're asking about how many numbers you've sent. Number 5, push the 4th button. Push the 4th button. Okay. Good. Well done. So now once you've done that, right at the bottom here, there's words like discovery. These are vocabulary. Okay. Discovery, invention, investigate, locate, mystery, previous, prove, reputation, retire, and solve. Okay. Write down the Arabic word next to it, or you can write down the meaning for the English word. Okay, because they're quite complex. You're going to be using them later. Okay. On page 99, listen to the report. Now, if you've not got the report, it's okay. I'm going to display the answer here for you. Risk taken and risk outcome, okay? You're talking about Paul and Nina's risk taken and the outcome. Remember, when you take a risk, you're putting something on the line, and outcome is what happens at the end of it. Paul flew in the hurricane, saved people's lives. Research understands storms better. Tina worked in a hostile environment, worked in helicopters, small planes, boats, get to discover and travel to make the world a safer place. Okay, there you go. Okay, here you go. What risk did they both take? What outcome did they hope for? Both take physical risks. They both hope to discover. Sorry, I'm just making sure that you know. This is for the answer B. Discover new things that will improve the world. Okay. C. Read the statements, true or false. Okay. Now, if you already heard the audio or done the answers up till now, number 1 was false, number 2 and 3 were true, and number 4 was false again. Okay. You can write down the real answers, the fake answers that are wrong, or you can leave it because there's hardly any space. Okay. So that's number C. Listen again. Who is detailed about? Write F for Flaherty and N for Neil. Flaherty is the name of Paul, and Neil is Tina. Okay. Again, you might have a problem with the audio, so here's the answer. Number 1 is F. Number 2 is B. Number 3 is N. Sorry, F is for Flaherty, N is for Neil, and B is for both. Number 2 is both, N for Neil, and 3 is Neil. 4 is Flaherty. Number 5 is Neil. Number 6 is both. Number 7 is Flaherty, and number 8 is Neil again. So there's the answer. Just write down F, N, and B. Okay. So now, once you've done that, well done. You're going to go on to page number 100, please. Okay. So let's have a look. Okay. Now, let's have a look. Complete each diagram with information about the two scientists. Okay, bang, easy. I'm going to put the display answer up for you to just write these down. Okay, so remember this is a bubble chart. Paul's information will all be here. Tina's information will all be here, and both will be right in the middle. But you have to write down very small. Apologies. Yeah, so these are the answers for that one. Okay, now once you finish this, head down a little bit. So on question number G, right on the bottom here, discover, invention, investigate, locate, mystery, previous, prove, reputation, retire, and solve. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Pause the video, write down the words and write down in there, okay? Just write the words here. Once you're happy with the answer, play the video again. I'm going to display the answers for you now, okay? So these are the answers. Number 1, A is locate, B is solve, C is previous, D is investigate, number E is invention, F is retire, G is reputation, H is prove, I is mystery, and J is discovery. Discover. Okay, and that's it really. That's all you need. Right, once you finish that, we're on the bottom section of page 101. Again, I always tell you boys, if you don't understand the idea of risk or what it is, answer these questions, okay, in your spare time and take your time understanding them. If you don't understand it, then do it. If you do understand it, it's up to you if you want to do it, but up till now, you should understand what risk is. Risk is when you give up something, maybe your life or your health or anything, you're risking something, you're putting something on the line to get something back. Okay, risk reward. So deflect is a new vocabulary. Deflect, lava, outrun, retreat, and solidify. And there's a video there if you want to watch it on 101. Okay, it's a little video that you can watch just to understand a little bit more if you want to. Again, is another bonus question here. These are a couple of questions that you can ask yourself on page 102, question D. Okay, we're going to go on to word families. Okay, now vocabulary skill word family is one way to increase your vocabulary is to understand word families. Word families consist of words that come from the same root and are related in form. Okay, so invent, invention, inventative. Okay, they're all meaning the same thing, near enough, but they just have different meanings in each of them. The words originate from the same thing: invent, invent, invent. invent, invention, inventive. Okay. When you look for new words, usually invent comes first and then these other ones with a different type of meaning. But the origin was the same of invent. Okay. So with this one, you're going to write down the verb, the noun, the adjective, and adverb. Okay. So these are the answers for everything accordingly. The dark blue means that there's no answer for these. Okay. So if you open the dictionary, you can get all the answers here for me. There you go. There you go. Just pop the answers in and take your time answering them. Okay. Just pause the video and just make sure you understand it all. Okay. Now we're just on. Just let you guys know we're just on the last bit. Okay. So we've got a question B. Each complete each sentence with appropriate word from activity A. Okay. Now pause the video. Everything from activity A, which is here, I want you to pop them into the sentence. Okay. Take your time with this. And now once you've finished all this, okay, only when you finish it, here's the answers for the question. Number 1 is creative. Number 2 is solve. Number 3, sorry, let's move this a little bit, is discovery. Number 4 is finance. Number 5 is solution. Number 6 is financial. Number 7 is proof. Number 8 is location. Number 9 is prove. And number 10 is embarrassing. All right, so that's the answer. Now, as soon as you finish that, that was the last page of listening. Okay, so guys, well done, thank you. Now you should have an idea of what risks are good to take, what risks are bad to take, okay? Usually, the best answer is the risks that are bad to take are the ones that are dangerous, okay? And something that will risk your life, okay? Anything like that or your health, if you break your bone, if you break anything, okay? So thank you guys. Make sure you understand it and fill in all the notes, okay? Thank you guys. Take care.